So, the Ballon d'Or ceremony 2021 has just concluded, and Lionel Messi has been crowned for his what seems like his 100th Ballon d'Or. And in my very, very important opinion, I think they got it completely wrong. I don't really mind too much about like the 30th to number 3, except for number 19th because that was Mason Mount. Let's go. Because it's his number 19 and he's my favourite player. But I think they had Lewandowski at second and Messi at first. I think it should be swapped. I really do think it should be swapped. And to back up my very important opinion, we've got some stats here. We've got stats. Because there probably is a way, but I didn't really know off transfer market. Got stats from this season because that's included in the entire year, and then I just did the entirety of last season because I mean there wasn't a Ballon d'Or winner last year, so it can go into account a little bit. I don't know. Matter of the fact is I couldn't find it on that website just this year. So here's some stats from this season. Lionel Messi, 11 games, 4 goals, 3 assists, so that's 7 goal involvements in 11 games. Lewandowski this season, he's had 20 games, so 9 more games to take into account, but he's got, in 20 games, 25 goals and 2 assists, 27 goal involvements in 20 games so far this season. Let's go all of last season. Lionel Messi, back at Barcelona, he played 47 games. He had 38 goals and 14 assists, 52 goal involvements in 47 games. Like, I'm saying he shouldn't win, but those stats and how he played is still madness. Like, don't get me wrong, and saying that I'm like, here going, he shouldn't have got anything. I thought he was the second best player in the world this year. That's not anything negative towards him. But yeah, so there was 47 games, 52 goal involvements. We've got Lewandowski. He only played 40 games last season, so 7 games less than Messi. He had 48 goals and 9 assists. So in 40 games, he had 57 goal involvements. Obviously, yes, that is entirety of last season. I don't know, like, maybe he stockpiled 56 goal involvements at the end of last year and then he didn't do anything this year. I don't think that's the case. That'd be really funny if it was. But, yeah. At the end of the day, you can look at these and you can just say, like, oh, stats are stats, they're not important. And I do think that is the case. You can't judge who's the best defender by who gets the most tackles, who gets the most slide tackles, kind of thing. But I think stats are very important to kind of grasp an idea of what their performance is. And I think the number one deciding factor I think that I've seen floating around is they say like, oh, Lewandowski, all he does is goals and doesn't really do assists. It's just like, it's not like he's a playmaker or anything. He gets assists, but he's not a playmaker like Messi does so much more. But you have to look at what are the roles of the players. Like, yes, Messi is a better playmaker than Lewandowski, but Lewandowski in Bayern Munich, that's not his role. His role is to be the finisher. For every single attack Bayern Munich does, he scores. He finishes things off. And you can see that from the stats. He does that so easily. He does it this season and last season as well. He's getting more goals than games. He's doing it better than he's getting more than 1 goal every 90 minutes. That's his role in the team is to score those goals, to score goals, and that's what he's doing perfectly. Like, you can't judge a goalkeeper for his, I don't know, passes completed when his primary objective, his role in the team, is to stop and save goals, you know? So, Messi's role is a lot more involved in the attack of bringing it forwards, taking the ball from deep and driving with his dribbling or with passes, his vision, everything it's a lot more involved in it. And obviously he's doing his job very well. His stats back that up. Maybe less so this season, but especially last season, his stats back that up. But I just think Lewandowski's doing his role better than what Messi's doing his role this year. I think he's done that better. That's, again, it's very important opinion from a very important person. But yeah, I do think that they got it wrong and that Lewandowski should have been the winner of the Ballon d'Or 2021. But another one that, again, I'm disagree with the top two. This is probably a lot more bias than facts, but I do have a very specific stat to back it up. We've got in the Yashin Trophy, Gianluigi Donnarumma won the Yashin Trophy over Edouard Mendy, who came second. And as a biased Chelsea fan myself, I think Mendy should have won that award, because you can look at it and go, yeah, but Donnarumma, he won his country the Euros. He performed amazingly. He was the best player at the Euros. Yes, he did. He was genuinely amazing. But Messi, I'm thinking about this. Mendy won us a Champions League. He wasn't player of the tournament, but he was still the best goalkeeper of that tournament and dragged us through games. He was amazing. In the league as well, he dragged us through. It was amazing. In everything, Edouard Mendy has been so amazing for Chelsea. And you can see stats back it up. This season, first of all, Donnarumma isn't a guaranteed starter in PSG squad. Him and Keylor Navas are fighting for the number one spot. Does that not tell you something? I don't know. But he's played 8 games this season, Donnarumma, and he's got 2 clean sheets. This is the specific stat. I know clean sheets aren't be all and end all of goalkeeper, but it gives a good idea, I think. It gives a good idea when it suits me. Donnarumma, 8 games, 2 clean sheets this season. Mendy this season, 18 games, so he's the guaranteed number one starter on a team. Just getting that out. 11 clean sheets. Pretty good. And last season, again, off transfer market, Donnarumma played 48 games, had 15 clean sheets. That was back in Inter. And Mendy, 45 games, so less games played, 25 clean sheets. 10 more clean sheets and 3 less games last season. Yeah. This one I've got a lot less to back myself up on than for Lewandowski to win, but the fact is, Mendy's a number one starter on a team. He brought his club through a long campaign and won the Champions League and provided brilliant cover. Won the Super Cup as well. And Donnarumma's not a guaranteed starter and doesn't get clean sheets that regularly, but won his club the Euros. Yeah. Still, I think Mendy should have won Yashin Trophy. Very annoyed for him. And I think Lewandowski should have won the Ballon d'Or.